The secret's out. The secret's out. Merlet dancewear. I'm sorry, guys. I have to scream it to the top of my lungs, and I wanted to share these with you. I wanted to share my babies, and we call them babies at Ballet Emporium. In fact, they're not just our babies, they're actually the Cinderella shoe. 3 shoes with this technology, but one of them's a beginner shoe, which is a completely different category. So I'll quickly run over the bell, which is a beautiful beginner point shoe, which is designed to center and align the young dancers to sit over the platform beautifully. And what I really love about this one here is the elasticized, instead of having your traditional drawstring, which actually fits the dancer so snugly. It's a 3/4 shank as well. And what makes this shoe so lovely, so what's standard in 2 of the 3 shoes here that I'm going to show you is the suede tip. I'm going to put the beginner point shoe, the bell, aside, okay? All right, because the 2 shoes that I'm so super duper excited, and my dancers are actually, their dancers' feet are actually singing to the tune of these shoes, is the Chloe and the Diva. These are beautiful. Now, what makes these 3 shoes and the technology so superior is, first, let's talk about the shoe itself. Don't get me wrong, it's still made in the traditional way. So you've still got your box and you've still got your shank. But the box itself is made up of, it's a pastry box, right? So it's made up of a Hessian mesh and glue, but the glue is the secret weapon here, right? The Hessian mesh glue. Instead of like a paper mache box, like traditional point shoes, and then that just collapses. This Hessian mesh glue concept actually makes the shoe mold to the dancer's foot. It doesn't collapse. It's also got in the bottom, in the actual box itself, at the bottom of the platform there, it's got this gel tip, which just gives such comfort to the dancer. So this is the Chloe, the one that I'm actually showing you here. So the 3 shoes itself has identifiable cotton linings, which is really nice, and they actually absorb perspiration, which is great. This is what we need as dancers as well. So for the Chloe, we've got the blue lining. The Diva, we have the purple lining, and then we've got the light pink lining for the bell. But that's the box. Right, we've just this box itself is just something so superior, and makes the shoe feel so good to the dancer. When they put this shoe on, it just feels so good, and they just go, oh. And don't get me wrong, there's still, not all feet can go in these shoes, but I am getting proven wrong day after day, day after day. Between 90 to 95% of feet are going in between 2 shoes, which is just insanely incredible. It's just mind-blowing. It's just completely blown my theory out of the water of having 9 different brands of point shoes that I stock in some cases 10 different styles in one brand, to try and find that perfect shoe. They last because of the box, because of the pastry box, and because of the polycarbonate shank. That's what makes this shoe last and feel so good and be so superior. Now, this technology itself is developed and used exclusively to Merlet. So you will not see this in any other shoe. And I feel like I have stumbled across something so special, because when I see it, when I put these shoes on dancers' feet, when they come into store and their face just lights up and they melt into that shoe and they just go, ah. There are moments that I actually have tears in my eyes, because I just go, how is this possible? How is it that I fitted 10 feet today, and 9 of them I have put into 2 types of shoes, being Merlet, one being the Diva, one being the Chloe, one being a lower vamp, one being a high vamp, like one being a little bit tapered than the other. They are just amazing. The box, it's almost like the box transforms to the ballerina's foot immediately from when I put it on the dancer's foot in the shop. Pierre-Lassan, the creator, has just he's just created just something so mind-boggling that I can't even explain, and I'm so excited to see what this guy comes out with next. I hope that we can all evolve as dancers.